If this person were not such a criminal, the scouts would have found him a long time ago. Would have found him a long time ago. Never seen hops like this in my life. Not even 23. Number 23, the greatest basketball player of all time. I don't know if he had hops like that. What was that? A defendant. A man dives at the judge after a sentencing hearing. He was not in the mood. Watch it again.
Trust that he is going to perform well on probation. I think he's worth this risk. The court wants to be 1948 as suggested by the DA. I would have no issue with that, but to suspend it rather than just send him to prison for any length of time. I think it makes more sense given the circumstances and his ability to do probation successfully that he would give this opportunity.
I appreciate that, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court...
Now, did you see that? It's no laughing matter, but it's extraordinary what we've just witnessed. And he had a running start. He was way back there. The judge is sitting on the bench. The lawyer,
that was fast.
He's lightning fast. But again, the hops, he jumped so high. And I don't know how he did that. We'll give you some background. Incident happened in Las Vegas. They've got to change protocols there, folks. Deobra Redden, 30, three-time felon, inside Clark County District Court. Judge Mary K. Holthus courtroom for sentencing on a charge of attempted battery with substantial bodily harm, record said. 8 News Now with the details now right there. Three-time felon, battery, all. You would think that the bailiffs would be posted up better. And I'm not blaming them because who knew? He was like a kangaroo. He jumped so high. And again, so quick. There it is again. Incredible. It's incredible. Let's give you the other details on this one. In the video of the hearing, Redden explained to the judge that he'd already been to prison and pleaded to be given another chance because he was, quote, in a better place. Now, this is proof positive. People lie to the judge. They'll say anything to get out of something. Because a split second later, he was in another place, not a better place. In response, Judge Mary K. Holthus reminded him of his extensive criminal record, citing 3 felonies, 9 misdemeanors, and multiple DVs, as in domestic violence offenses. I appreciate that, but I think it's time that you get a taste of something else, she responded to him. Before she could even read him his prison sentence, though, all hell broke loose. Stunning. 62-year-old judge sustained unspecified injuries. Her condition is being monitored. The Times reported a courtroom marshal was also injured, sustaining a bleeding gash on his forehead and a dislocated shoulder. As for Mr. Redden, he's inside Clark County Detention Center where he faces additional charges, battery of a protected person. This is a mess. We thank the Root for filling in other details for us. The judge could have been a lot worse. You know, I read other reporting. She did not have to go to the hospital, but she was injured, but it could have been, Fran, so much worse. And I just look at the protocols here. Now, I'm gonna give you the floor, but I gotta say this. Bird would have never let anyone get that close to Judge Judy. Look where Bird was posted at all times on the show. He was posted in the same place on the show. Now, she only has Bird. That's all she had was Bird, okay? There were several people there, and I'm not blaming them. And when it goes on, you see the defense attorney who's just kind of peeking over, he's taking in all that, saying, come on, man, don't do this. You're good. He's not good. He's not good, okay? The assistant, the clerk even got in some, they were tired. This guy is an incredible, apparently criminal, but also an athlete, and I don't know what you do about that.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, it is incredibly scary what happened to that judge, and it's just a terrifying incident. I do want to say, though, I don't have a lot of love for our justice system, and I do think that far too many people who maybe don't have the kinds of charges that Redden has, but who don't have like the most severe charges, maybe it's drug charges, or theft or whatnot, often get held without bail, often don't get their probation by judges, every single day. So again, our justice system is very skewed against specifically Black Americans who are disproportionately the ones in prison and obviously disproportionately facing the kinds of, economic hardship that often comes with a white supremacist country that we have. So all of that aside, I want to say I have no love for our justice system, but nobody deserves to be tackled in that manner. But I can, look, I don't know. I don't know what exactly these charges were. I don't know how long ago they were. I don't know, how much he has changed or hasn't changed. I do know, however, that there is someone who has 91 charges hanging over him, and he's allowed to walk free and he's allowed to hold rallies wherever he wants. And that's Donald Trump, a former president. Is he a danger to society? You're damn right he's a danger. He's a danger to everybody. He incited an insurrection against this country, and he's out there saying we have to get rid of the vermin once I'm back in power. So take that for what you will.
Yeah. I think you make some strong points. Redden is very dangerous. We're not using him as the case study. We are just gobsmacked by his, again, did you see? Remember in school where we'd have to do well, you're maybe younger than me. I was going to say the standing broad jump.
Oh, the distance jump, hardest one.
And you had to, you know what I mean? And that really showed your strength. And this guy, how did he get over there?
Yeah, that's a long jump.
And I'm glad she wasn't hurt. But I do think you make a strong point about the broken justice system, who's heard, perhaps who's not. He'd been in front of this judge before. I'm not blaming the judge, but she had clearly made up her mind, right? He's trying to plead his case. And I think you are correct. The affluenza teen, remember the affluenza teen? I'm so privileged, I don't follow the rules. Somebody listened to him. I think he got off after doing damage, carnage, bloodshed again and again, then like ran away or something. Yeah. Somebody actually listened. Some judge bought the affluenza defense. I'm not saying it was this one, but somebody bought it. Somebody listened to that privileged kid who actually caused great bodily harm. I got to get the details straight in my head, but this is what he did. So frustration should never get like that. I will say it again, though. Be careful who you believe, be careful who you listen to, because he said right before he did that, look, I'm in a better place now, Judge.
Right.
No, sir, Mr. Redden, you're not in a better place. We know where you are today, and I don't know when you'll be getting out. But that was extraordinary, and people have been reacting to it ever since the news broke and the video began